Hey everyone, Jason here from Yo-Yo Chinese, and today I have some really awesome news to share with you guys. We just released issues 4, 5, and 6 in the Chinese Character Reader series, and of course to go along with that, we also released levels 4, 5, and 6 from the Character Reader course. So both the physical books and the digital course are now available. You can go to Amazon.com to buy the physical books and go to our website, yoyochinese.com, of course, to start learning the course that way as well. So you might be wondering, what is this Chinese Character Reader course? Well, the Chinese Character Reader course is our newest course at Yo-Yo Chinese, and the first 3 levels of the course came out earlier this year. What's unique about this course though is that for the first time, we also released a physical component, the 3 character reader books you can see behind me, to go along with the online course. So not only can you go online and learn there, you can also take the course offline and read it in the real world. You might be wondering, like, how does this work? Do I need the comic books and the course? Can I just get the comic books? Can I just get the course? Well, the cool thing about this course is that you can kind of do either or. The readers are great on their own. They have complete stories with tons of cool notes in the back that I'll talk about in a second that explain everything and help you learn. But the online course has basically everything else you would want from a Yo-Yo Chinese course. It has audio recorded by professional voice actors and quizzes and flashcards and all that great stuff that comes along with an online course. So if you have the books and the course, it's great. It works really well together. But if you just buy the books, you can read those too, and you just study online, you can do that as well. Okay, so first let's talk about the physical component, the Chinese Character Reader series. For these books, we wrote and illustrated 6 original comic book stories called Jiangming Story, parts 1 through 6, that put you into the life of a regular Chinese office worker guy named Jiangming. And we throw in some drama, like a crush on a coworker, pressure from his family, there's some arranged dates, traveling, eating barbecue with friends, basically a kind of slice of life of this typical Chinese guy and his friends and family, so that not only are you entertained and want to continue reading and studying, but you're also ending up with really practical, useful language. Unlike a lot of other readers that focus more on narrative stories, we wanted to use practical spoken language that you could go outside and use today. So speaking of which, the actual Chinese characters we used in the Chinese Character Reader series almost all come from our Chinese Character Course 1 and Chinese Character Course 2. So in those courses, you learn 300 characters in the first course, 300 characters in the second course, and end up with 600 characters. And what you can do is then take those characters and study the Chinese Character Reader course, where almost all of the characters you've been using are now applied in this real story. So you don't necessarily need to have studied those courses to do the books or do the Character Reader course, but it definitely helps, and it's a very satisfying way to continue your study of the character courses. So the first half of each book is the story itself. Our illustrator Ya Hui did an excellent job on the illustrations. We think you'll agree. So definitely check those out. It's full color, very vibrant, and completely in Chinese. We did this on purpose as an extra challenge, but also just so that you wouldn't rely on the pinyin while reading. But speaking of which, the second half of each book has a complete transcription of the entire story in characters and pinyin, as well as an English translation. So in case you're not understanding what's going on in the story, that's always there for reference. And we also have a ton of these great academic notes that our academic team and Ashley worked on to basically provide extra context and extra deep insight into some of the more confusing lines, or maybe some of the scenarios that require a little bit more context. So as you can see, the stories actually work really well on their own. The books are completely readable without the online course because you have all the notes in the back and the translation and everything like that. Alright, so the online course basically takes these stories and turns them into video lessons, just like we already have on our website. Every 2 pages of each book is an animated motion comic video lesson. So not only do you get the same story with the same illustrations, you get audio voice acting for every single line from professional voice actors that do a really good job of adding this kind of dramatic feel to it and turning it into almost like a cartoon. And you also get all the great features that come along with learning a lesson on our website. So you have flashcards with audio for both slow speed and regular speed. You have dialogue replay, which gives you all the dialogue from the lessons, but also we recorded our own slow speed version of that dialogue so that in case the natural speed is too fast, you can listen to the slow speed and practice it that way. And then of course there's a 10-question quiz for every single lesson as well. So after you've read 2 pages, you can really dig in and master all of the language with the flashcards and the dialogue replay, and then take a quiz and make sure that you understand and comprehend everything from the story that you just read. What's cool too is that we added some questions in the quizzes that are unlike our other courses in that they are asking you about the content of the story. So to really test your ability to comprehend what you're reading rather than just being about the language. So we really think you'll enjoy that. And this is a fantastic way to study these stories and to learn from these stories because you're getting it in every way. Listening, reading, and practicing, and comprehension, and all that good stuff. But like I said before, we really think the best way to experience these is together into one package. So you can keep the books on your shelf, and whenever you don't feel like being in front of your computer, sit back, read the books, enjoy them that way. But whenever you really want to dig in and practice and learn and listen to some audio, kind of watch something, you can go on your computer or your phone and learn the course that way. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's the Chinese Character Reader course. We're super excited to finally complete it and release books and levels 4, 5, and 6. If you want to check out the books, go to Amazon.com. And if you want to check out the course, go to yoyochinese.com. We hope to see you. Let us know what you think. And of course, 大家一起加油. See you next time.